One, and we are live. Everybody, how's everybody doing? We are live, and I know the old saying that black folks never start on time, right? You know, but I'm gonna tell you this: I'm on CP time. I'm on C. How you say that word again? CPT, Color People Time today. I'm black folks, and I'm late today, and it is what it is. It's my platform. Y'all don't like it? You can unsubscribe me. I'm late. Okay, so the hell up. I was talking to my sis anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I was talking to my sis. Dig, and we go there talking some real stuff, man. You know, some real shit. I ain't gonna say stuff shit. It's thick skin only. Dig? Monday Night
No
Live,
doubt.
thick skin only. And we got a Hope Coleman in the house. How you doing, sis?
What's good, everybody?
It's good, everybody. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get Smurf on here, man. We got another. This is thick skin only, so this is gonna be raw tonight. Look. If it's too sensitive to your ears, put your kids to sleep. Remember how I always say, leave your feelings at home. Put your kids to sleep. How your baby? How your babies plug their ears because this is too much for the ears. What's up? Like, oh, likewise again. Oh
Put him
shit.
on. Put Likewise on.
Are you sure this will be intense?
Hell yeah. Put him on.
Oh snap. Oh, this is lit tonight. Likewise, and Smurf Bear, Hope Coleman, and Maurice Delk in the house. So I'm gonna take my face off real quick and go ahead and invite these wonderful guests on here, y'all. What's up, Gina Patriot? Oh snap! Let me put my shades on for this. Woo! This is gonna be lit tonight. Nice Bear. What's up, y'all? So, what's on your mind, sis, right now? While I'm getting these wonderful guests on here right now.
I don't know yet. I mean, what did you want to talk about?
Hey, remember what I talked about today about the black community?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can go ahead and lead off over that. You dig?
Oh, over the part where you told them that you don't owe them shit,
We
right?
don't. You don't own the shit, right? We don't own them nothing. You know. Remember, you had a video that you said that you can't be around a black community, and then you had some YouTube vlogger. I don't know his name. I forgot his name, but he said something about you couldn't that you don't care about the black community. Put it all on YouTube and Twitter, and no, we ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm just saying this is
Oh, you talking about that clown
yeah,
that
that
put
guy.
a piece of
Yeah,
information.
yeah. Don't yeah, he should not be named.
No, we ain't even gonna put his name on out there because he not worth. We I'm tired of making that motherfucker famous. To be honest with you,
Right.
tired of making him famous because that's what every time we mention his name, that's
We
making him
make him famous.
famous.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never forget that he got that old boy got paid off of us.
Yeah.
Now got paid off of us on his platform just by having our name being mentioned in his platform. And
Yeah.
that fool used our name, kept mentioning about us on that platform.
Yes. Yes. We deserve a cut
So
off that motherfucker.
we're not even gonna entertain that. But
That was a
if you
classic
wanna
video. I
know,
thought it was funny. We was laughing through the video. Remember, we was laughing. We was watching it live. We were laughing.
right, and then on top of it, talk about me saying that I don't choose to be around my own people. What I don't.
Yeah. And here come
And
likewise to the house. Oh, this
and
is
who got
lit
a problem with
tonight.
that? That's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't choose to be around them. And why would black men get mad about it? They don't like me any damn way. So they should be happy I don't want to be around them.
Right.
Just saying.
Oh, this is gonna be lit tonight. This is lit tonight. I'm gonna invite Uber guy and say, is he available?
How you doing likewise?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing lovely. Great, actually.
Expect arguments tonight. This is gonna be good.
All right, likewise.
Me too, but I like good arguments too.
The thing is, he know how to argue with class. He not
Right.
trashy with it.
Yes. This is fun arguments.
I
All
call
right.
it, I call it debate. You know?
That's why I like debating with him because he don't debate. You
Good
know,
Smurf here.
classless. He got class to himself.
All right. I'm doing a random invite with Uber guy. See if he's available. If you just pop on for a minute. There you go. Give him a random invite. I give y'all a random invite. Oh, I was giving you a random invite.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, Smurf Bear? I say we need some raw. We need to continue. It was lit last night. We got to light it up some more today. So
actually, you know what's interesting, Mo, is that after you went off, me, a couple other guys, we talked for a couple more hours.
That's what's up, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we talked for a couple more hours. You know what I mean?
I didn't even realize the stream had cut off. That was the thing.
Yeah, we talked for a couple more hours, man. After you signed off, a couple other people signed off.
Oh yeah, I had to go to bed. I was like, I was out of it.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, likewise. That was me, you, AD, and John Ahmad.
Right. Yeah. Then after you left, we talked for at least another hour.
Yeah, at that point, man, I had such a splitting headache from all the screaming. I was just like, you know what? I'm done for the night.
Yeah.
Oh,
my head started to hurt.
Like, you have AD be talking all fast. Like, oh shit, look up AD.
Yeah, I kind of got the advantage of you guys being AD because we're West Coast.
Okay. I got a question to ask you, my brother. Likewise, I want to ask you this. Did you say you was a globalist last night?
Yeah.
Oh!
Can you explain that to me? How is a globalist? Explain.
He's a globalist.
Well, the thing is, it's like I said, I keep mentioning this. I did a lot of traveling, and I still, when I get my mother in a better situation, I plan to do more traveling. So I sum up who I am as a person, my success in life, and what I can spread and help other people, knowledge-wise or opinion-wise, is based on what I've learned from traveling places. You know what I'm saying? Not making like a globalist, conquering people and making everything one world, but just from a knowledge base. I mean, we talk about a lot of different topics. Like we talk about the black neighborhood, the gangs, all kinds of other shit. We talk about politics. We can narrow that down, but I'm deeper than that as a person. You know what I mean? That's why I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, Kevin, he's like, dude, in a couple of years you're gonna be 60 years old. But he's like, you're kind of ageless, and it's because I reach out and I keep myself relevant to how the world's changing. Like you see how people. No, hold on, Mo. You see how people are bitching about all these goddamn immigrants coming here.
Right. But you're a globalist. You're supporting the one world government. You're supporting the new world order.
No, I'm embracing the understanding of who they are and what they do.
Understand it? Oh shit.
What I think he's actually trying to say is he's using the wrong word. I don't think he's technically a globalist. I think he's a globe-trotter. No, there's a big difference between somebody who's traveled the world and somebody who's actually a globalist. There is a difference. Not a big one, but there is a difference. When you're a globalist, you want to take over the world. But in this man's case, he's a globe-trotter.
No, you can't say
if you want to put it that way, yeah. You know what I mean? And like
put it that different way.
Yeah, if you want to put it that way, yeah, I'll take that as well.
That is not a globalist, though.
Can I ask you something, though? So, why do you support, illegals coming over here?
I don't support illegals coming here.
Oh, okay. All right. So, do you feel that that the government here in America should reform the immigration policies, like make it easier for them to come over here?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Okay, that's all I want to know because
no. See, here's the thing. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm a policy person.
But you voted for Trump, though.
That's right. I did vote for Trump because the thing is, I think Trump.
But you're globalist, but you voted for Trump. That's not making sense, bro.
Yeah, yes, it is because Trump won't get anybody into any shit.
Oh my God!
No, you gotta understand what the issues are, bro.
Come on, I understand the issues.
Yeah, but if we talk about a globalist. There's good things that people can do, bad things they can do. Now you look at Trump. With Trump being in office, Trump is telling everybody around the world, you know what? You're gonna have to pull your own fucking weight. You understand? No, it's just how that's just how it is. You have to understand, bro. You can pick your poison as far as like who's fucked shit up around the world. Okay, you can go from Hillary, what she did in fucking in Northern Africa that fucked shit up, and now you got these motherfucking migrants running into America.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do with this counter right now. I'm going to look. My opinion. I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes before they come to you about what a globalist is, and then after 2 minutes up, I want to get to the bottom. And that's my thing, is getting to the bottom of this. My view of the globalist is the takeover. They're trying to take over. They try to mind control us. They don't want free thinking, and they have the same agenda as the liberals. No, you let me cut the mics off. I said 2 minutes. Let's do this. But I'm just saying we have our own thing. That's my take on it. So Smurf, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna Hope. Okay, Smurf, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and go ahead. What's your take on the globalists? And then you go ahead and talk after they say it.
Well, to be totally honest, I do understand what he's kind of getting at. There is a difference between globalists and somebody who's gone around the world. But to go at what you're saying, a globalist is an individual who literally is trying to make a one world government, new world order, not the systems that we've had in place for the last couple 100 years. They want to literally put a balloon or an umbrella over the entire planet and just total domination. It's conquering.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and like,
hold on, I'm gonna finish this, brother. I'm gonna get back to you in a minute. So finish what you gotta say, bro.
I mean, these type of individuals, I mean, when you talk about globalists, you're talking Soros types. You're talking the types of people that literally are trying to conquer the planet and basically put us all under serfdom. There's a big time difference between being a globalist and somebody who's traveled, well-traveled. Now, you can go across the planet and visit other countries, but ain't none of them America. And this is where we're at. We need to worry about us, not the globe.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Go ahead. Take it away. Your take on
it. Now, as far as my take on globalists is all about money and power and control. I mean, and again, as you and Smurf both are saying, take over. You know, it's basically another word for New World Order, really, because if you think about it, that's what they're trying to put in place, the New World Order here in the United States. They want to make this a third world country and a one world country, should I say. And I mean, you know, what trips me out about everybody, about those on the Democrat side and a lot of them, if you look over there, it's starting already. The globalness over there is already starting. Look at the Democrat Party. If you notice, none of them is American. Every last one of them is foreigners. And my problem is, why in the world are foreigners able to run anything or make any decisions in our country?
Hey, man.
You mean like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
We can't. How can I finish?
Hold on. Your turn ain't happened yet, bro.
But if we go to that, but we can't make decisions in that country. We can't get on no government boards and offices in that country. But they can get in offices in our country. We can't even get a job in their country unless we fluent in their language. I mean, if you ask me, America is too daggone lenient when it comes to immigrations coming over here. They're too lenient. They accommodate everybody. It's nowhere in the world we should have a press 1, a press 2. We should have interpreters. A phone where you got different people that can interpret for everybody different language. What happened to people being fluent in our language as well? Like we have to be fluent in their language when we go over there.
Yeah. No, I completely understand what you're saying. Now, here's the thing. You know, first of all, America that we know is different than what it was when they wrote the Constitution. You see, so we're talking about a constitution that has to change lots of things for everybody around the world, as well as here. Like there's different policies, like you see all the immigrants coming here under certain laws that were created to help former slaves, as far as the birthright citizenship. That was meant because when blacks were first freed, you still weren't never considered a citizenship. That's why that was even created. So to go back and rewrite the Constitution on so many different levels takes time. You know,
right?
Yeah. No, that's just how it is. So when you talk about other people coming from other countries, I mean, you have to look at what we have in place as far as trade, as far as others, as far as perfect example is China. You know, we deal with China because we don't want to fuck our environment up. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to. We can be self-sufficient more than anybody. But when you look at what they're doing, like with the pollution, all that other shit, what's fucking up the taxes, you know, not taxes, but what's fucking up the jobs here because of the unions. Unions forcing their hands, and then people say, well, you know what? We don't want to pay these union people, so we'll just send the shit overseas. You know? So it goes deep as far as like what you're talking about. I don't agree with any illegal immigration in any way. I will say this is that the majority of countries that you may consider like, hey, you know, we can't go there. Those are countries that go back thousands of years. I mean, those are countries that have cultures that you know what I mean, that have been in place to where we're still making up who we are. You know what I mean? Every 2 or 3 generations, we change as people. Period. You know what I mean? Some people like the whole make America great again. Pick any generation, and everybody's going to tell you that was the greatest time in this country. You know, we've only had 1 or 2 different revolutions. You know, true revolutions in our country. So, you know, to compare that to what they have, you know, is completely. You know, it's founded, but it's not unfounded. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm half Filipino. So, you know, you go to the Philippines, they have it to where only Filipinos can own land. And why is that? Because the people there are so poor that China or America can come buy the whole fucking country, literally. You know, so different things are different in different places for certain reasons. You know, one of the reasons why you have a lot of mass immigration from third world countries. And this is more than just a theory that I have. This is actually taking place. When you look at like America, I know you only want to really talk about America, but you have to look at what's going on in Europe as well. Why there are a lot of countries are allowing people from the Middle East to come. Why they're allowing a lot of people from North and Sub-Saharan Africa to come in, and that's because they're very afraid of the Chinese, and they're very aware of the Chinese culture. Okay. They've already said that the birth rate in Europe is going to replace it. In 30 to 40 years from now, there won't be very many whites there because the breeding rate is too low to be replaced. They're picking the less of the evil when they're picking those people over the Chinese. The Chinese will come in, they will take everything, they will push you out, they will not learn your language. They have the money, they have the power, they've learned everything from every country in the world. How to do things, how to you know, monopolize the money, how to finance, how to buy shit. They've got the numbers up, they've got the knowledge, and they don't give a fuck about your religion or your feelings.
Oh, I know that. Let me tell you something.
That's what I'm saying. So right. So when you're talking about why are these illegals, why are they allowing them to come here? Because not necessarily America, because we're behind on that. But when you look at Europe, I mean, Russia, for the size of Russia's like shit, what, 150 million people? That ain't shit. You know, you look at Canada.
Wait a minute. But this is my issue. My thing is, I have no problem with people coming over here. My issue is when you come to America, you respect Americans' tradition. You respect Americans' culture. Do not come over here and disrespect our traditions and disrespect our culture, and most of all, disrespect our president of the United States. You don't come over here and burn my flag, but waving your flag like you're proud to be who you are. But then you want to sit up here and tell me that I'm racist because I'm proud of my flag? That's the problem with me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, that's one of the things about America. It's the freedom of speech.
I give a damn about that. I mean,
yeah,
freedom of speech, that's one thing. You can have freedom of speech, but still be respectful too.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no about that, no excuse. That's
no, I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying
it's freedom of speech, but you still have respect.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not arguing with you that just because it's freedom of speech that it's allowed. I mean, if you go to the Philippines, if they see a tweet, if somebody like reports you for talking crazy on Facebook, they will blacklist your ass where you can never come back to the country. You know what I mean? Like they don't have a lot, but they're very prideful about who they are in that country. You know, so like I said, that's just one of the things with America. I mean, I don't know where this country's headed as far as like in the future, because I think that we have too many different variables. We don't have a lot in common until something goes wrong. When something goes wrong, then it's God bless America. When something gets fucked up, then it's like, oh, how can we help each other? You know, when you have the floods and you have the tornadoes and an earthquake and these fires and shit, you know what I mean? We embrace each other, but we don't, you know, when it's tragedy, but we don't embrace each other in general because we feel that that's the good thing to do. You know what I mean? Or that's the right.
Yeah, but that's completely about the culture and the mindset. And it's not like when you go to any other country that they're that welcoming to each other either. Like, go anywhere across the world and see how people treat each other. It's basically the same kind of mindset. No, screw you, I'm going to get one over on you.
No, but my point is that the majority of the countries outside of the United States, they do have a culture in place that's generally that everybody has in common, one way or another. We have a lot of variables here. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to say, "Oh well, it's black and white." Bullshit. It's not a black and white. You know what I mean? Because everybody has their numbers up. You know what I'm saying? If you got if fucking there's an issue with the Indians, the fucking Indians are gonna stand up. If there's something with the Asians are gonna stand up. You know what I'm saying? If there's something with the Mexicans, they're gonna stand up. You know what I mean? Whites and fucking blacks are just in the mix, bro. You know what I mean? It's not that clear cut. We've got so much shit going on here. We don't look in. We always look out. You know, you flip to your radio station, what you gonna hear? I mean, come on, Hope. Turn your shit on FM and turn that shit. You're gonna hear Indian channel. You're gonna hear a Chinese channel. You're gonna hear fucking 20 Mexican channels, and do that shit with cable TV too. We don't have very much in common anymore. Everybody's ethnocentric. You know what I mean?
No, the problem is we've catered too much to every single freaking different ethnicity there is.
That's exactly what I just said.
I know, but what I'm saying is that it's been that way. You just haven't noticed. A lot of people just haven't noticed it. But
we've noticed it, and that's why we have a problem with globalism and globalists, because of the fact we don't want every single person coming in here and ripping this country apart from where it started off.
Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah,
we're good now.
Okay, I had to reset the thing, man, because the thing been acting up. My bad, y'all. I missed everything. What did I miss? I couldn't hear nothing.
No, we just kind of moved on a little bit more of the subject. We covered a little bit of things, just but okay. But in general, I mean, like I said, we don't have a lot in common, like across the board, until something goes bad. You know, Mexicans
have our country, we have our flag, we have our rights. I think that's more than enough. The problem is that the people in politics have gotten us so damn divided and focusing on every stupid little aspect that we've forgotten that. We've forgotten our rights. We've let them go the way of the freaking wind. And now we don't have anything to grasp onto. And the problem is, it's individuals that want to sit there and be like, oh, we got to look to the UK. We need to, take the Chinese model for this and do the way the Muzzies are doing over there. No, this is America. We do it our damn way. And it's the only way. It worked for the last couple hundred years. And believe me when I tell you, if you go back to the old model, it would work again. The problem is you got too many people in politics that are out for their damn selves. They're not working for the people. We need to start. Almost got a little heated.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
We need to go after these people. We need to stop letting them feel comfortable and safe behind their damn walls. They say walls don't work. I say pull these suckers out into the streets and let them see how it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a different level, man. You know what I mean?
That's where we're at. That's where it's at. If we don't start taking control over these people, they are going to keep running roughshod.
Yeah, with that.
Hello, Mr. Globalist. Mr. Globalist. I'm going to call you Mr. Globalist.
Okay, that's fine with me.
So you're a globalist. I don't get that. You know what? I respect your.
No, well, I know, but I'm saying. But here's my point with me being a globalist.
I can't see your point. I want to know your point. I want to see your point, but I can't. But bring it, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What I'm explaining to you, bro, is that I try to embrace and deal with everybody. Is what I'm saying, bro. I'm not just gonna identify on a level of like, oh, my neighbor or just somebody who lives in my city, bro. I travel. My vision on how I see the world and how I see people and how I do things is a little bit broader than that. A lot of motherfuckers are gonna see the leaf on the tree. I see the fucking forest. You know what I mean? I want everything out of this motherfucking life that I can get. You know what I'm saying? I want everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fucking sit up here and get involved with like some stupid shit that I can spend the next 20 years, you know, watching fucking television and doing other shit, bro. You know, I still have my health. Like I said, I'm in my mid-50s, bro. I still have my health. 10 years from now, I mean, who knows, bro? I want every motherfucking thing, bro. I can't sit up here and argue about how this Constitution was written and why we should kick these people out and do this and do that. You know what? That's not my motherfucking agenda.
I'm from the same dude that voted for Trump. You the same dude that voted for Trump. And
that's right. I did.
I try to understand AD with this shit too. And you know, AD, but y'all the same dude that voted for Trump. And now all of a sudden y'all for socialism and globalism.
I'm not for socialism. Who told you that?
No, but you're for globalism.
No, I want to be able to travel anywhere in the world. Bro, I want to be able to travel anywhere in the world and feel comfortable. I don't want to go somewhere and get fucked over because we went over there and fucked somebody's country up. That's Republican and Democrat.
But in the meanwhile, they can come over here and try to fuck our country up. Is that what you're saying?
Go ahead, Hope. Go ahead. Take it away, Hope. Take this away, Hope.
No. But you got to.
Oh, let Hope take this away.
Okay, go ahead, Hope. Go ahead, Hope.
No, I'm asking you. Do you support them coming over here trying to fuck our country up, dog?
No. But when you go to places, but when you go to places
face to face to you, I want you to see my face.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Let me ask you this. So why is you being a big advocate for other countries, but not a big advocate for your own country? That's what I want to know.
Why? Because I think as far as like my interest and who I am, I think I've outgrown here. That's why.
How can you outgrow America? This is the greatest country on the planet with all the opportunity in the world. And you're going to outgrow it? Good luck.
Here's the thing. I'm comfortable with who I am financially. Okay? I'm comfortable with who I am as far as like taking care of my family and doing those things. But I have other interests in here, bro. Trust me, I do a lot of shit here. A lot of shit. Like I said, I'm in my mid-50s, so you have to think the last 30 years I've been very active. I'm talking about from having a crab fishing boat just for the hell of it. I don't even eat fish. But I'll go out there and catch a shitload of crab, give it away. I'm talking about the big Dungeness crab, West Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot.
I'm from the Northeast. I know about seafood.
I know about seafood, baby.
No, I know. I'm just saying, you guys have lobster out there. We have crab. You know?
Okay, and I come from a state where it's nothing but crabs. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, you guys got the little crabs. We have the big crabs.
Okay.
Dungeness crab.
Congratulations. Once again, where is your point?
You talking about the Lassie King crabs?
No. Anyway, what I'm saying.
You're not talking to no ghetto rats here.
Anyway, what I'm saying is my curiosity is kind of like stepped over what I'm doing, what I've done here, and what I've seen here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than you guys. I grew up on National Geographic, bro. I'm talking about reading books where you're fascinated by the dude that's got a fucking bone in his nose. You know what I'm saying? Right. I have a chance to go and see shit and do shit, bro, that I never thought that I would ever be able to do.
So that makes you think you better than us?
Who said I was better? I'm just saying.
If you ain't a millionaire, you ain't nothing. You said that yesterday.
No, I didn't say if you were a millionaire or nothing. I said for children nowadays, you better train them to understand finances to become a millionaire, because that's what the fuck is going to take.
No, you just changed your stuff. You said they got to be a millionaire to make it. See, now you just changed your stuff. I just caught you contradicting yourself.
No. Because the thing is, like I said, you're part of the country's different in here, bro.
Oh, you did not say that yesterday. You said you got to be a millionaire. Now you on twisted since we corrected your ass.
Well, I'm sure you guys have seen it. I'm sure you guys seen on the news where they got motherfuckers who work for Google that are sleeping in mobile homes. What is that telling you, bro? It's about money. When you have children, bro, fuck this sports shit, bro. Fuck this entertainment. Fuck this rap.
I get you on that part because you got these people I get you on that part.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
We were speaking I think on the black community, and my thing was this. It's like I talk to people all the time. I go to the barbershop, it's like dude's got a picture of his son up there playing football. It's like, man, my son's not playing any sports. Oh man, but he might make it. You know what? I see these motherfucking Chinese kids. I see a lot of white kids. I see these Indian kids. I see all these motherfuckers doing just fine without sports.
Mine doing fine without sports.
I know, but what I'm saying is we have a history of pushing our kids into sports instead of education.
It's better than drugs, though.
So now it comes back full circle. It comes back to your culture.
You mean they? Ain't no we over here.
What's that?
I said you mean they, not we.
I'm saying in general. I'm saying in general.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general, you know, but anyway, my point is this: it's like
I'm just letting you know that I'm one of the black ones that don't push it.
I know, but I'm saying in general. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my point is this: when I had a chance to go, I went. Okay, when I go and I see shit, I do things. I come back here. What's going on? Motherfuckers are doing the same goddamn shit. So why not go? Why not go some shit and meet some people and do things that you may never get to do ever again in life? Because this shit right here is a 2-hour plane flight. Ain't shit changing here, bro. Nothing's changing here. We have access to any and everything, any motherfucking time we want it, bro. It's not that I look down on this place. I love this place. This is my home when I'm not home in the Philippines. But when I get the chance, give me that motherfucking plane ticket. You know what I'm saying? And let me go somewhere. Let me go to Papua New Guinea and see Papua fucking Guinea, bro.
So you know again, why do you stay in the United States then? Because no country is better than the United States.
Jadek.
Well, no, because first of all, my mother's here, my business is here. I spent more than half my life here. That's why.
But you don't like it.
What's that? Why stay? Who said I didn't like it? I just said I never said I didn't like it.
Talk down about our country like you.
I'm explaining to you that there's more than this here.
Yeah, but we are here. That's the point that we've been trying to make. We are here and we need to make this country better. And people like you are just almost giving up. Like, you know what? The rest of the world seems nice. I'm just going to lackadaisically go through life.
Well, you know what? You see, people that don't know me, they'll say, man, Kev, you know, you got a nice this, you got a nice that. Motherfuckers see me when I have it. They want to see me when I was getting it, okay? It ain't always been this way. You know what I'm saying? I had to work hard for the shit that I do. And you know what? I don't floss with no jewelry. I drive a fucking truck and a van. I give a fuck about some luxury shit, bro. You know, I got a small, modest house. I take care of my mother. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my family, and that's what the fuck I do. But all this other shit to where I have to keep up with the Joneses, no. I don't give a fuck, bro. I want to see the world. You know what I mean? Everybody has things that they enjoy doing, bro. You know? I spend a little bit of money here with my cars and all that other shit in my boat, but at the same time, what am I supposed to do? Shut the rest of the fucking world off because I'm so motherfucking American? And that's another thing I don't get. Everybody's wearing, like, Mo, you got these fucking flags, and dude, you're in America. Yeah, I mean, like, I understand your picture.
And what's wrong with him having his flag up?
Nothing. You're in fucking America. What the fuck's the point? Shit. You know?
I love being American.
What's that?
I got my flags up faithfully.
Well, you're such a globalist. You should know. We have people watching from all over the world.
Yeah, I can understand from that point of view, but I mean,
my little cousins right now is fighting for this country.
Yeah, well,
so
good,
yeah,
good for them.
You motherfucking right. I got my American flag up. I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can see it.
Here we go. I'm gonna keep the camera right here. Share
my American flag, my president, and my party flag.
You dig?
I'm proud of all 3 flags in my house. When you come up in here, you're gonna see what household you in as soon as you walk through the front door. And yes, I'm in a house. That's why you hear the echo.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I mean, like I said, for me, I don't have any issue with what anybody does.
I'm proud of my country.
Hey, that's good for you.
Who I am. Even though I have Jamaican, I'm half Jamaican. But guess what?
Yeah,
I was born here in America. I was conceived here and I was born here. So therefore, I'm American.
Correct. Right.
I mean, you want to talk about a melting pot? I'm about 10 or 11 different nationalities. So, right. I mean, I'm a United Nations walking.
You're fucking mulatto.
Yeah. Right.
Want to talk about? Like I'm still an American all day long.
Like I said,
this is the only place I want to be. This is the only place I want to try to help and make better. That's it. The rest of the world, you know what? You've had all this time to fix yourself and make yourself great.
Don't go there.
Why haven't you?
Don't go there, bro. Don't go there. Because you know what? A lot.
Right now, my concern is not the rest of the world. My concern is fixing this.
What's up, Rick Legs?
Don't go there. Why not?
Why? Because you have. Why? Because
America.
Because
America
is one of the main reasons.
Country that accept everybody with open arms and accommodate people. And most of all, American people are free. That's why everybody running here, because they got freedom. Them other countries, you don't have no freedom over there.
Try and have this conversation in Europe.
Depends what part of Europe. Europe's a continent, not a fucking country.
Pretty much the entire country is screwed.
Why is it screwed?
The United States of America is the most beautiful country.
Why is it screwed?
Everyone.
No, explain to me
why. Accommodate everybody. That's the problem with America.
Thick skin only.
Yeah,
thick skin only.
Explain to me, Jeff. Why? Explain to me, bro. Why is
America don't have no stipulations to them? None.
Yeah.
We are explaining it to you.
They're accommodating everybody.
Is it not always just accommodating? You have to understand the shit that America did around the world. America went over and fucked up a lot of places. Why do you think you have all the people coming into fucking Europe from Syria? Because of fucking
what? When people been coming over here getting rich off of us.
Well, change the constitution.
Give every single one of those countries aid.
No, it's not no fucking aid. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? The billions of dollars that are spent on every one of those fucking countries. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's not aid. That's blind influence, Roy. That's blind influence to keep China from out of there.
Blind influence, yeah, okay.
That's why the fuck we over there, because we helping other countries in their
battles. We're not helping nobody.
We is so.
No, we're not.
Yes,
we're helping
other countries in their battles.
Where? Hold on.
This nigga. I'm gonna say this nigga.
Other countries.
No,
that's
we don't help shit.
Listen to that. This is lit tonight.
America is not going over there invading shit. America
oh my goodness! America did not go over there. Are you trying to tell me that America didn't go into fucking Iraq on the fucking advice of Israel and fucking take out Saddam, which led to
they helping Israel.
Fuck Israel. Israel's
got. That's God's chosen people. I forgot you an atheist, dude. I forgot you an atheist. You an atheist. Coming from an atheist. Coming from an atheist, they don't know God.
Why didn't Israel go over there and do it?
See, you're an atheist, though. You're an atheist, though, boy. When you got to bring Israel, you're an atheist.
Why? Because Netanyahu was the one who told them to go there and destroy fucking Iraq because they have nuclear weapons. They went over there, they destroyed the country, they let the ISIS. ISIS took over Syria. Now you have Syria people flooding into Europe, and everybody's most of them just keep coming. You should have left.
ISIS was around long before Syria.
ISIS originated in Iraq, and then they pushed into Syria.
No, what happened was Al Qaeda rebranded itself under a different flag and a different name. How about you do your research?
But that was after Saddam was gone. And we both
know wrong.
Shit. Bullshit. We both know Saddam.
Get him, Smurf.
Yeah, no, you can't get shit because Saddam don't fucking.
He got you on that.
What, you ever heard of Chemical Ali? Chemical Ali would drop fucking nuclear bombs on your ass, bro. You're gone. They don't fuck around. That's why they got him out of there. They kept complaining. And basically, we talk about all immigrants and the flooding in the places because we go over there fucking with people.
Hey, someone said, forgive him, he lives in California. Forgive him, he lives in California. Someone just said that. What's your take on that? They said, forgive him, he lives in California.
Right. It's California.
They sound like a California.
Forgive you. Forgive you. We forgive you, you live in California.
Unless motherfucker lived here, been here, you don't know shit about California. Hope does. But unless a motherfucker lived here and been here, you don't understand.
What the fuck we down there?
California's not as liberal as motherfuckers think it is.
Certain parts.
Families down there fighting y'all sanctuary cities down there.
Yep.
Seriously, I got relatives down there right on the borderline, right in Dago, that are fighting against this shit.
Yeah, what you know?
I got friends and family down there too.
That's a fucking 7-hour drive from me, bro.
No, but look, I know. Look,
so congratulations, you're in Northern California, where it's a little bit more red than purple.
Shout out to you, Cater Truth and Chanel Temple. Y'all put it in work in Los Angeles. Respect.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, my thing is this: I don't look down on anybody or anything. I don't give a fuck, bro. I have my own agenda in life at this point in time, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want
your ass though.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm explaining to you and everybody else that I want everything out of this life. Why do you think they got fucking plans, bro? Why do you
have a right to feel that you feel, but I'm telling you how I feel that you talking out your ass. That's how I feel you talking out your ass. I feel you're not talking the truth, dude. I mean, I'm being real with you. You are talking out your ass, in my opinion. You know, go ahead. You have a right to voice it. Look, this is thick skin only. Yeah. Speak your mind.
Yeah. Anyway, what I'm saying is that when you look at all the immigrants that are coming here, it's because they have a lot of things in place for them. A lot of them have ties back to their countries. They have their numbers up here. That's why I keep explaining to people that, like, they say, oh, it's a black and white thing. No, it's not. Because everybody has their numbers up so much to where they stand. You know, it's true. They stand out. I don't know where you're at, but you come here.
I don't know where you're at.
No, like, you got a place like LA. I mean, you have you have a Filipino community. You have very strong, hundreds of thousands of Filipinos. You may have like.
You're also talking a population density of over 15 million people. So obviously there's going to be a lot of diversity, or at least you would hope.
I know what I'm saying is that when people talk about, when Hope and everybody talks about assimilation into America. Okay, when I was in high school, if I were to show you like my high school football picture when I tried to play my freshman year, but it wasn't for me. You know, we had Muslims on there. We had Jews on there. We had people from like 17 or 18 different countries. You know what I mean? I went to a predominantly white school. I went to Alameda High. Okay?
Okay.
And at that time, nobody had their numbers up enough to where like they didn't have to, where they had to just like shun you off. We all had to interact. You know what I'm saying? My freshman and sophomore year in high school, I was the only black out of 2,000 students. You see?
Sound like my kids, but go ahead.
There were a few Hispanics there who identified as Hispanic. I mean, as Mexicans. You know what I mean? There was a few Asians that identified as Asians, but for the most part, we had to work with what we had there. You know what I'm saying? But now it doesn't work that way because everybody's got their numbers up. You know, 30 years ago, 35, 40 years ago, you really didn't have a strong Filipino community. You know, I could take you back to this to where it's like, and this is weird. When I was a kid, the only place, and this is California, the only place that you could get tortilla chips or salsa was at a Mexican restaurant. There were no Doritos. There was none of that shit. You know what I mean? That's how far back, when you look like in the last 40 years, how this shit's changed. You know what I mean? Where it's like no salsa, none of that shit even fucking existed outside of going to a Mexican restaurant to where that shit has surpassed what fucking ketchup sells. You know?
And I mean, there was really no such thing as sushi anywhere up until about the mid-90s, and then people started getting into it. Food is cross-culture. It's one of those things. It's like music. I can listen to Latin music all day long. I don't understand a word of it, but it's awesome.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Yeah.
When it comes to assimilation, huh?
And I like Asian food, and Philippine food is one of them. Likewise, you know, I have a lot of Philippine friends, you know.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
That are Republican, just like me. That are my fellow coworkers that we talk, and they always bring Philippine food, and they feed me.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
But I like Philippine food. That's one of them, and of course, Japanese is my favorite because I'm a sushi eater.
I don't eat it.
I like their seaweed salads and kale salads. You know, different dishes that they have. A yaki bowl, salmon yaki bowl that they have that I eat. Chinese food is okay, but it's too greasy and fatty.
Well, it is.
That's because it's not real Chinese food. Actually, go to China and they don't eat that sort of thing.
Right.
Japanese.
Fortune cookies were made by a Jewish guy in Brooklyn.
I eat Japanese, Thailand, and Philippine food.
Yeah, and like I said, I remember when I was a kid, if you wanted Chinese food, you had to go to Chinatown for it. It was actually a treat to go there and eat it. It was not like it is now, and that's what I'm saying. The influences that they're getting, everybody's got their numbers up. You know what I mean? Asians, you know, Chinese person don't have to talk to you; their numbers are up. You know what I mean? And they were probably the first ones, you know, who really had the numbers.
Americans cater to their motherfucking asses like the Arabs.
Well, that's because half of us are scared of them because you see an Asian person and they just look sneaky.
That's why y'all see me in the dark. I'm going to my refrigerator.
Go ahead, sis. Love you, sis.
I need a refill.
And California wine.
Look, refill. Look, that's what I need. No, I got a refill. I'm good.
I need a refill of this California wine.
This is what I'm drinking right now.
Look, everybody. No one here is sober.
Nah, I've got my greenery. I'm smoking my tutu-roots.
Well, hey Jay, you know
buzz or little buzz.
Greenery, you know. Then you know about the 707. Then
actually, I'm sober because y'all didn't see me yet.
I'm sober.
I'm sober. Trust me. Everybody know when I'm sober.
I'm sober for now.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's the video going to 1 hour. Look, it's not even 10 o'clock. They're gonna see more random. Oh, I got to delete the video in the morning. Oh, I said too much. Yeah.
You're just getting loosened up.
See me drunk in my video.
Yeah, and like I said, anyway, my thing is this: is that you know, my curiosity and interest kind of pushes me to try a lot of things because I already know.
So you try to be globalist, then? I get it.
No, well, like bro, to each their own. But like I said, you know, the stuff that I enjoy doing here. I kind of have it in place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my drag racing is seasonal, so that's getting ready to come into season right now. You know what I'm saying? Wintertime, I don't do my crab fishing anymore. I'll get up out of here and go someplace. You know what? And I'll come back and everything will look the same.
Hey, when I'm in your area, I'm coming by you, brother. I'm coming by you when I'm in your area, likewise.
Yeah, come on by.
I'm coming by. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna have some fun.
You smoke greens?
Perhaps.
Well, let me know. Look,
I'm live right now. I want to incriminate me over here.
No, I just like almost.
Perhaps. Look. You read body language.
A lot of people that I know.
Yes, I smoke greens. Fuck them. Yeah, I do.
A lot of people that I know over the years.
I never thought about that shit. Who the fuck out there?
I was about to say, no. What do you think I'm doing right now?
Fuck out of here. I smoke greens. Shit. I'm just
not making it look obvious. I rolled myself up.
You roll your blunts on here, yeah.
Hey, you see right here?
This is my thing right here.
Hey, you see right here? This is
your thing. Jay, this is my thing right here.
Jay, see this right here?
I'm in Mass, man. We get the best shit.
Yeah, these are the pre-rolls. You don't even have to roll them up.
Yeah, I can get those too.
Yeah,
I can get those too. I'm in Mass, dude. I can get whatever I want.
Hey, hold. Last time, man, you can.
That's the great part about this country. I can do whatever the hell I want, as long as I'm not breaking the law. And I don't consider this breaking the law.
Nope.
That shit you're drinking is more dangerous than this.
Oh no! Come on, bro.
What? Oh, here we go.
What?
No. You're gonna tell me alcohol is not less dangerous than marijuana? You're really gonna try and tell me that?
Yes.
Bullshit.
No.
You're putting carcinogens in your lungs.
I just don't like it like that.
I know, but you're putting carcinogens in your lungs.
There's been no medical study that's actually proven that marijuana is dangerous.
Unless you do some
for your health.
Well, here's the thing.
There's no medical studies whatsoever.
But you know what? Do you know how potent weed is now? You know what the THC level is on marijuana now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm very familiar.
That shit ain't no joke nowadays, bro. None.
Damn, rapper, I wish you could get on, rapper.
No, there's stuff out there that's way more dangerous than this. And trust me, what you're saying, let me tell you this much, man. I've made way more dumb decisions due to alcohol than I ever did with this shit.
Yeah, but
alcohol is costing me my life.
Yeah.
No, you're going to tell me it's not dangerous? Now I'm going to speak from my perspective in my world. Okay? I lost everything because of that stuff. That stuff took me to a place I never want to go again.
Yeah.
There's a reason I'm not drinking right now.
Why I don't drink that.
I like drinking.
Shit. I drink the bougie shit.
Well, like this is wine, bro.
You're still not going to tell me that's less dangerous than what I'm doing.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
Are you trying to tell me that inhaling all that motherfucking smoke is good for you? Motherfuckers say, "Oh, this is curing cancer." That's bullshit. That's why marijuana is classified as an opioid, because they push so fucking hard to get it to where
Are you kidding me?
Stop it!
No, it's not classified as an opioid. It's a class 1 drug due to the fact that they said that it had no medical value, which they've proven wrong in the last 30 years.
That's the reason why you can't ship marijuana state to state. It's classified as an opioid. I'm telling you, all my friends are growers.
It's not classified as an opioid.
Yes, it is.
It's in the same class rank as certain types of opium.
Hey, rapper,
but it's not classified as an opioid.
Yes, it is.
Rapper said vaping is just as bad.
I vape.
She vape. So how you say it's that bad? I mean, everybody got their opinions, though. Rapper.
Love you, rapper. Vape as well. I used to smoke cigarettes. I smoked for 10 years.
I don't smoke anything.
I smoke.
I drink this. I drink this late because I don't like to get up to take a piss. But most of the time, I'm a beer drinker.
No. Listen, everybody. We have to fucking enjoy ourselves.
Drink some wings and beer. That's all.
Let me tell y'all people. Let me tell y'all people. We gotta enjoy ourselves. Shit. What if I decided going to freaking die and I die tomorrow? I should have ate that burger last night. You know what I'm saying? We got to still enjoy ourselves. We're so busy trying to focus on what to eat, what to drink. Man, hell with that.
What is that likewise?
Sutter Home.
I like that.
Sutton Homes.
Sutter Home. Sutter Home.
Sutter Home. Oh,
it's wine.
Okay.
It's wine.
No, I drank some of that. I used to drink that White Zinfandel.
Look, everybody know that Maurice Delk is a vodka drinker. Everybody know this stuff.
I don't drink anything hard.
Yeah, I don't drink.
But I do.
Stuff either.
I'm a beer drinker.
Look, the way I do my platform, I need to drink something hard the way I deal with these people here. So next.
Mo needs a little extra of that secret sauce every so often.
Every time I have to go, y'all motherfuckers gonna drive my ass crazy. So I need to shower y'all motherfuckers.
See, honestly, if I was drinking, I'd be more loud, more aggressive, more obnoxious even. I don't like doing that. I like having my faculties together and being able to put together a sentence properly without speaking in cursive.
Shit, I go to work every fucking day. Working my same job. So
I work 2 jobs myself. No, how often am I on here and I'm working?
I've been doing the same shit and I function. I have function.
I gotta test people. Shit.
Look, I got some lemonade.
I gotta test people for drug tests and shit.
Oh shit! I'm
the way you opened up with that, I didn't know where to go with it. You touch people's shit. Okay, alrighty then.
Hey, I gotta test people blood. Blood for drug tests and pregnancy tests.
Better you than
God
me.
Bless. There's a reason why I don't work with the public or their stuff. I'll stick to doing security work. If I gotta put a bullet in somebody, that's one thing.
Not only
I'll let the coroner clean that shit up.
Not only I collect the blood, but I gotta test them, and also.
Oh, I'll be back. I have to pay a water bill, y'all. I'll be back. I have to pay a water bill.
I'm also an examiner too, where I examine people for their health insurance and stuff, and I consult them about their results and everything because I test them for their cholesterols and HDL, LDLs, and triglyceride levels and stuff.
That's one thing. That's one thing about cholesterol level that I research, and that's they say that like shellfish is extremely high in cholesterol, like shrimp and crab. And
I knew there was a good reason I didn't eat that crap in the first place.
Oh yeah. That shit.
I mean, my thing was, you know, when crabs and lobster and seafood was served to the prisoners and the peasants, and then somehow it got changed over to being like the thing of royalty. I'm like, nah, just give me a damn steak and leave me the hell alone.
Steak is the worst.
I don't care. I'll die eating it.
Takes too long to digest.
For your cholesterol, also for your triglyceride levels. Steak will mess up your triglyceride levels big time.
Yeah, because it takes too long to digest.
I don't eat it on a daily basis. 1, 2. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not the healthiest person to begin with, so I'm not the one who's giving life advice on that level.
But let me.
Hold on for a second, y'all.
MJ, I consult with a lot of my people. You know. The number one dangerous thing for your body that will shut your body down is beef.
Well, yeah, it takes so long to digest.
And like with your cholesterol, like with your triglyceride levels, you got to remember that is your energy source. That is the it helps flash the bad
she know the shit out of you because she's a nurse.
No, you notice I just shut up and let her talk. I'm not like homeboy over here.
I'm an examiner.
No, I said that. I was talking.
I do nursing. I do part nursing, but I'm an examiner where I have to consult people about that stuff.
Well, that's definitely good to know. I appreciate the information.
Yeah, triglyceride is an energy source. It can help you and it can break you. Like what the triglyceride itself is, it's a combination. I'm not going to talk medical term to you. I'm just going to talk regular term that you can understand. It's a combination of fat and sugar.
Okay.
You know, and what it does, it leaves your liver. It travels through your bloodstream and combine with your lipoproteins. And then it go to your body parts and store the amount of energy that is needed. And then go back to your liver and flushes the waste.
Okay.
So your lipoproteins, you got 2 lipoproteins. You got the high one, the high density one, which is your HDL. That's your healthy one. And then you got the low one, your LDL.
Right.
And your LDL is your, it's your cake, your McDonald's food, the fat stuff. Right?
All right. Luckily, I stay away from that stuff anyway. I tried.
Hey, put the headset on. You're the land, brother. You're the land.
I got my headset on right now.
It's the flushing fat.
I'm gonna cut the mic off right now.
I call it the flushing fat because your HDL helps flush out the bad stuff, which is your LDLs. So when you feel all energetic and stuff, that's how you know that your HDL levels are up.
Right.
And your triglyceride levels are down.
Come on, Hope.
So when you start feeling sluggish and tired, that's because your triglyceride levels are up, which means it didn't do its job. Instead of flushing the bad stuff and giving you the amount of nutrient that you need in that body part, it stored the bad stuff, which is your LDL. It didn't flush it out. So your goal is to keep your HDL levels up. For men, your numbers should be over 46. For women, your numbers should be over 50. So when your HDL, what brings your HDL levels up is the different stuff that you eat. You gotta, the main thing, your proteins, your fiber, your whole wheats.
Yeah, of course.
And,
of course. How do you feel about intermittent fasting? Because that's actually kind of what I do. I do about maybe 12 to 16 hours a day where I really don't eat anything. And then I'll have like...
That's actually good too. fasting is good.
Okay. Because that's kind of what I do is just, a light fasting throughout the day. I don't really, I mean, my job is a workout in itself. So I get my reps in, I get my cardio in. I'm constantly moving. So, I mean, I just try to, watch what I intake as much as possible.
Rapper, how much I exercise? I exercise twice a week.
My job is exercise, so I exercise about 5 times a week for like 4 hours a day.
Like, I haven't exercised in the gym. It's twice a week, but when I'm working, because I do a lot of running around.
Yes,
I run around the whole hospital. So,
that's
I do a lot of running around.
That's why I try to eat salad.
That's exercise in itself.
Yeah.
But who else want to know? Any more questions?
Any more questions?
No, I actually
next.
You know what?
I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, one thing that I am going to do is sometime in the near future I'm going to do a total cleanse. I'm going to I'm definitely going to do a total cleanse. I thought about doing the enema cleanse, but I'm just going to do the I think it's like the 7-day lemon cleanse. I have a couple friends that did that and they had some good results from that. For getting all the toxins out of your body.
Hold on. The rapper said, Ed Hope Coleman, have you seen that Glenn ad glorifying being fat?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay. Rapper doing some research. Yeah, I haven't seen that either, but send me the link. Oh!
Yes.
That Google platform.
Yes, send me a link, rapper.
Simply amazing. Yes, fish is one of the best things to eat. The fish that I recommend, because fish bring up your HDL levels.
So, I prefer tilapia.
Fish,
no,
tilapia is the best fish to eat is tuna and salmon. Those are the best.
Yes, I love salmon. That's all I eat.
HDL levels.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm a bear. I love salmon.
And if you're not a fish eater, you can always take fish oils.
Yeah. So
the omega-3 fish oils.
The thing is with tuna is that you have to eat that in moderation because it does have a lot of mercury. And then also like the gentleman that was talking about tilapia, that's one of the fish that you definitely want to stay away from.
Yeah, you don't want tilapia.
The majority of tilapia that we eat is farm raised.
Yeah, the omega-3s are simply amazing.
And even like if you go to a Walmart, the tilapia there is all from China.
The catfish and buffalo fish is in the bottom of the barrel. That's why I put that shit in niggas' neighborhoods. Niggas' neighborhood.
No, but tilapia. The tilapia.
I'm just saying niggas' neighborhood. Niggas.
Yeah. Also, chicken is another good thing to eat. Melissa, that's a good.
But black folks fuck up by frying that shit. Damn niggas.
Chicken and fish, maybe.
Niggas.
Nah, bacon chicken is good.
You can eat
fry that shit.
Like your veggies. A lot of vegetables is good. You can eat your nuts, and a lot of nuts are good. Nuts and berries. Shut up, because somebody got a dirty mind right now. But nuts and berries are also good to eat.
Stop it, Hope. You already know I was like this.
Like me. I don't cook my food. I don't use oil or vegetable oils when I cook my food. The best.
No, I try to bake everything that I eat. I try to cook everything proper.
Avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and coconut oil.
Actually, I use coconut oil too.
Actually, an avocado.
That's better than vegetable oil.
Actually, avocado.
Yeah, I don't use vegetable nor canola oil. I use grapeseed oil on my food.
Woo! Wait, this is lit tonight. Damn it! Do you know that this is fucking lit tonight?
Tell you. Yeah, I use grapeseed oil. I'll show y'all. And I eat a lot of organic food, so. Like
I loved how this turned into a healthy talk. This isn't this isn't the typical banter.
See, this is what I use.
But we gotta get back to what we're talking about. Eventually.
And I eat a lot of organic food, like
you cooning, Hope. You raccooning.
Like I eat This is a
I'm done with your hope. You raccooning. I'm done with
that for me and my kids. I mean, you look at my
freezer.
Hold up. You see a lot of veggies.
I just told him stop cooning. Stop raccooning. I'm gonna say raccooning. Don't get flagged. Raccooning.
Well, this is of course this is another organic thing. That's actually a vegan thing.
You raccooning.
What?
You're raccooning.
I eat healthy. I mean, shit.
No, but you raccooning though. You should have fried chicken in the motherfucking refrigerator. You should have some hog mugs in there. Some pig skins.
Hey,
my dog eat healthy.
What's the sugar level on that juice?
And this is and as you can see, my eggs is cage free, which is organic.
That's real shit.
Even my dog eat healthy. This is what I feed my dog.
Well, give me the organic vodka.
The organic vodka.
I feed my dog this.
You know what? When you go to China, you might see some shit that says organic vodka. When I was over there, the first time I went over there.
Well, say that shit to me then. I drink organic beer. I do.
No,
this right here. This is good to drink, y'all. This is good to drink.
I never heard that before.
Likewise, if you want to know.
Let me get home for spotlight.
Yeah, see, things I don't drink anything with sugar.
Hey, Ho, show that again. I get the gas flow.
This is
now show it again, Ho.
Organic. This is organic.
All right, there we go. I drink that. They said it at my job.
But what's the sugar?
I drink that shit.
What is the sugar content? That's what I'm concerned about.
Apple cider vinegar is good too.
Yes, nigga, that fucking sugar content is a myth, nigga.
Oh, it's not,
my nigga. That's a myth, my nigga. That sugar's good for your fucking blood. What the fuck?
Everything.
It's not sugar though.
My nigga.
But you gotta have some type of sugar in you, or if your sugar drop.
Yes.
You'll go into a coma.
No,
that's that soy boy mentality right there. The sugar. I
understand that, but what I mean is like, you know how like people think that I'm drinking.
Dude, you politically correct. You PC, my nigga. You PC.
Mo, you crazy, man.
I know I'm crazy. I'm being controversial. Tell the truth, man. Come on. Argue with me. Let's argue, my nigga. Shit. You PC, my nigga. Fuck out of here. No, I said fuck out of here, but I'm telling the truth, man. Dude, I respect you, brother, but tell the truth. Tell how you feel. This thick skin only, motherfucker. No,
that's right, thick skin only on this channel.
I know this shit.
I was speaking to her about like how
you never speak the truth, but I respect you.
I speak my fucking opinion.
Thank you. You speak your fucking opinion.
Nothing more than opinions. Everybody's got them.
Exactly.
Opinions like assholes. Everybody has one.
My opinion too. I don't sugarcoat. Tell it like it is. And I ain't afraid to call it out.
This guy in Chicago. I met him as my moderator, and he would not show his face. Guess what? I know his face, and I never put it out here. We talk. He's look, came to my crib. He crashed. We kicked. This is my moderator right here.
That's right, Mo, because you're from Chicago, right?
GD. Ooh, I'm game banging.
Hey, you know, I have a homeboy.
You see my tattoo? Look, I'm from Chicago. You see my tattoo? I got on my hand right here. I got my feet right here.
I got a friend that's from Chicago. I haven't talked
to him. Get this cycle, man.
Have you heard of a rapper called Big Nasty?
Yes, I heard of him.
Yeah, that's my homie, man.
Oh, shit, okay. I gotta plug my phone up, y'all.
Yeah, but he's out.
Come on, so let me show here. Plug that motherfucker up.
Yeah, I it's a trip. I listen to like the if you ever listen to like 50 Radio and you tune into Chicago.
Yeah.
Then you get a whole different perspective on Chicago. Like
Chicago ain't Chicago no. It's just a bunch of pussies now.
But what I'm saying is that like when you listen to
that's because all the shooters are either dead, in jail, or they ran.
Right. Larry Hoover is gone. Jeff Ford is gone. Tuffy is gone. Bernie, I can name all the gang leaders.
Pistol Pete.
I can name 50 of them that's gone. I know Pistol. I was locked up with Pistol Pete.
No shit. The west side is more cooler than the south side. I ain't gonna lie.
That was my celly. Niggas don't know that shit.
Shit.
They don't know
he was a real gunplay, man. That dude was a fucking savage.
Dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I miss the old ways, man. The old ways were the best.
It was.
Yeah, old ways were the best.
Like, look, Baltimore won shit since you. I'm being honest, everybody. Hope is the one that can reach out. That can save Baltimore. I'm the one that can save Chicago, even when we ain't there no more. But God allowed us to get away from certain things to go ahead and change. Cause it's time to change America. It's time. If we don't change America, who the fuck will?
Exactly.
Who the fuck will? Fuck
like
you.
Me, I try to talk to. I actually talk to people from the inner cities.
Yes.
You know, I do talk to them, and when I present myself, I don't off the back. They don't off the back know that I'm a Republican. For starters.
Yes.
I go there.
I talk
to them. I create a relationship with them first. Have a good conversation with them. Then I hit them with that I'm from the Republican Party. And then
you go for the long game.
Outlook. You give a different look. You get a different perspective.
Right.
But see, me, I don't go down talking about the issues that's in the communities.
Woo!
I offer resources. I offer information because that's something that I've realized that's going on in the cities. They are lacking resources.
That's the thing. You have to educate people first.
To make any decisions.
Tell the truth.
When you bring resources to them, now they have options to make decisions. Like, okay, she brought me this information. I'm gonna follow up and look more into it.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
So that's what I get mad about with a lot of black conservatives. You know, with their platforms. I keep telling them, I said, listen, stop harping on the issues. We are well aware of the issues that's going on in the black communities. We're aware of that. Let's talk more about resources and helping them and bringing them information that can help them. And then that way they will have an option to make a choice to want to do better or keep being fuck-ups.
No, absolutely. I keep saying we gotta, keep reaching out and keep trying to teach, because if we don't, then we've got nobody left to blame. But we've got to be able to reach into our communities and go back home in a sense and try and pull people out of this mess. We got to work together.
Like honestly,
that's how I speak to my mom and sister.
Because I'm affiliated with the Republican Party. It's no secret, I'm affiliated with the Republican Party. I'm part of the committee. I'm a PC for my district. And I do plan to run in 2024. Now, but like a lot of my friends,
I'm your campaign manager. I'm your campaign manager. I'm rolling with you.
Like a lot of my friends back at home.
Mom, you would just be the party organizer. That's about it.
I come back and help Baltimore. Because
I'm with you. I'm rolling with you, sir.
Even if I did run back, even if I did run in Baltimore, I will be a Republican. I'm not running as a Democrat.
I'm offended.
But they was like, well, Dad, we need
Stop
you
it,
to
home
help
offended.
Baltimore. We need you to come back and help us. With your knowledge and stuff, you got the power. You're affiliated with people of power. Well, can you help us out? And it's like, listen, Baltimore gotta want to change. They have to want to change. Now, if you want to be on the same stuff over and over again, what more can I do for you?
No, I definitely agree. I mean, I'm up in Mass, so I've been watching this unfold my entire life, and I've watched the inner cities fall apart. Boston's a crap hole. You can't even find your way around the place. It's a nightmare. The roads are shit. We pay taxes through the fucking nose, and we get nothing out of it. And it's ridiculous. And I've watched these people sit there and complain about all of this for years and never did a damn thing to try and change the political policies that were constantly being replaced.
Right.
It was just constant recycled bullshit, and nobody seems to get it. It baffles me. I don't understand why the people haven't just fully woken up and said, why don't we just get rid of these idiots that have been screwing us over for the last 30, 40 years and make a change? I mean, that's what Trump meant by drain the swamp. It was a rallying cry to us to sit there and say, we need to get these idiots out of here. He can't do it by himself, because as soon as he walked in, he realized, oh shit, I'm surrounded. I mean,
like I try to tell people, you know, get involved.
Get involved. You fucking twats.
Your political party.
Hey Mo, I saw that. Hey Mo, I saw that video you did about our new mayor.
That's me with our congressman.
I'm gonna use the word cunt. Cunts.
That's me with our congressman. Right?
I'm gonna give it a call spotlight. Show that again, Hope.
That's me with our treasurer.
Good dick. Look at this. This is real talk.
I'm showing you. She's a chairman of, that's Kelly Ward. She's our chairman of the Republican Party.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Oh,
you know,
shit.
I can show you better than I can tell. I'm doing. Now, that's just one occasion right there. There's other occasions.
Yeah, let us know. I'll do your campaign patch. Hope is our hope. There is hope and hope.
Look, whoever named her Hope saw some shit in her in the beginning.
That's who in a selfie with my governor of Arizona, Governor Doug Ducey.
Hope.
That's the kind of parties I'm getting invited to. And as you can see, that wasn't even an event. That was a private party.
Hope, I love how you name your children.
My best friend and me with Governor Ducey again.
Yes.
You know, at a private party, at a private barbecue. That's our governor of Arizona. Look
it up. Bitch, that you motherfuckers.
Doug Ducey.
You're fucking twats. You fucking, oh, I'm going to say cunts, but I'm in chill. Go ahead. I ain't going to say the word cunt.
Senator McSally. Again, a private party. Senator McSally.
The only reason why I was using the word cunts because white women was offended by it, so I started using that word more.
I'm very well. I mean, but you know, you can show a person better, you can tell.
Yes,
and,
yes.
You know, I just want y'all to see that I'm very well involved.
Hope tell the truth, goddammit, bitches.
Very well involved with the Republican Party here. You can look all those people up. The first lady was Debbie Lesko.
Hey.
Kelly Ward.
Look at that nigga trying to do some research with his dumb ass.
You can look all them up. If you know, look them up. And it wasn't an event. These was actually private.
Listen, everybody, y'all can suck home dick.
You know, that's not political related.
Right.
And a lot of people, and look who else I'm with.
I mean, you talk about, you know, getting involved. You're actually out there doing it. You know, like
doing it. Fucking twats. You fucking cunts.
So, you know, I'm very involved. That's why I tell a lot of people, I say, you know, get involved. If you wanna see a change, the first step is to get involved with your local political headquarters. Get involved.
Stop it, amazing. Fuck you. Everybody more laugh. Stop laughing at me. Because I'm calling y'all cunts. Y'all think it's funny. Shit.
I would love to run for a conservative in Chicago.
More crazy. All right. To all my female subscribers, I'm calling all y'all cunts. I'm calling all y'all cunts. All y'all. Yeah, Frederick, you're cunt. I'm gonna call everybody cunt. Hope you're a cunt. Everybody cunt.
That's me and Sheriff Joe again.
I'm calling everybody cunt tonight. So I'm offending everybody.
No.
He called everybody cunt. Fuck it. Fuck is a fucking cunt is a fucking bad word. It's a pussy. You fuckers. Shit. Hope you're a cunt.
House of Representative Jay Lawrence. He's also a conservative man. You know, it's different. Like as you can see in different pictures. Me and Miss Ward again, the chairman.
Yeah.
So it's it's different. That's what I'm saying. Get involved with your Republican Party. You'd be surprised who you meet, and we
get involved. You dig? Well, I'm calling y'all a cunt.
Right now, I'm starting as a precinct. I'm a PC for my district. So you start off as a PC, and they also give you training as to be a candidate if you decide that you want to be a candidate and run for something and run for office. See, the thing is, we need more Republicans running in offices than these Democrats. A lot of us need to start filling them up too. The reason why Democrats is dominating stuff because a lot of Republicans is not stepping up in them small areas, not just the big ones. You got small ones too. You gotta get like city council.
No, it's like every single level is just infested with Democrats and liberals. I mean, there's a reason why they're pushing these crazy narratives all over the place. They're trying to teach our kids how to be freaking weirdos.
You got to get in all them areas. Get into the school boards. Get into the city councils. Get into all of them.
Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of people to run for.
Start on the local levels, work your way up. You want to see a change in this country, you got to do it from the ground up.
Yeah, do it from the ground up.
The grassroots, you dig? The grassroots. Well, fuck.
Republicans understand grassroots mentality better than anybody. All the Democrats understand is AstroTurf.
But what is the hope for the black community? I feel that shit too. The black community is dumbed down. So why try to reach out to the black community? The black community ain't shit no more to us. Fuck this.
They very dumbed down. And it said that they didn't listen.
You dumb
trying to bring them information.
You dumb fuckers.
Dumbed down compared to who?
No! Speaking of here you go.
He finally chimes in now. Dumbed down compared to who? There's a reason why the black community can't pull itself out of the gutter.
We're talking about we ain't dumbed down. No, explain this shit. Dude. You fucking have a flame mentality, motherfucker. That's why. Truth,
You're the one that sits there and says they're obsessed with sports and celebrities. No words.
I'm saying
you're bullshit.
I'm saying compared to who?
No.
I'm thinking a black and white issue because you speak on Hispanics.
What the fuck, dude?
Yes, Hispanics are smarter. Hispanics have a tendency to be more intelligent.
This black nigga right here. This black nigga. Nigga, please. You fucking nigga. You a nigga. You a nigga shit, nigga.
I know, but quit making it a black and white issue because it's more
nigga.
It's a black issue. It's not even a white issue. White people are on average smarter than black people. They have an 80 IQ in some cases.
Every on this motherfucker, man. I'm finna fucking go off on the motherfucker.
Listen.
Hold.
Everybody says it's a black and white issue. Who has one?
No.
Who has
full of shit?
No, I'm talking about the black community, you tool bag.
Yeah. Look, this motherfucker.
The black community has been dumbed down. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
It's not a black and white issue. Stop thinking about race. You're the one thinking about race.
Good Lord.
We weren't making it a black and white issue.
Jesus, take the wheel. Glory to God.
The black community has been dumbed down over the last couple of generations.
Come on, Hope.
Unfortunately, you don't see that because you're too old and you haven't stayed in the black community long enough to actually understand what's going on. That's why you don't understand gang mentality or culture. You don't understand what's really going on. You're too focused on the rest of the world and worrying about what's going on everywhere else.
Dumb motherfucker.
Completely wrong, bro. You're completely wrong.
Dude, you're dumbass. I'm gonna say you're
completely wrong. That's why you're about as black as a polar bear.
Dude, you're a fucking dumbass, motherfucker.
Look here. You want to say
you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
No, look it. Hope's talking about politics. Every time.
No. Hey, bring up Hope. You motherfucker.
You guys keep jumping from.
Shit.
Yeah, somebody made one comment and then you decide to jump in.
You have not came in without facts.
Because Hope is jumping from Republicans.
No, why you can bring Hope?
Wait a minute, Hope. What?
Come on with this bullshit.
Let him talk. Wait a minute, I want to hear what Hope did.
No, fuck him.
Because Hope was speaking on the Republican Party. We jumped directly from Republican Party to the black community. Why don't you motherfuckers speak on the Hispanic community? They have more control. They got more power. They got more organization. They're gonna decide what the fuck happens here, or more so than what the blacks do.
I listen.
What's the statistical numbers of how many Spanish are actually in the country in comparison?
Fuck them tonight. Damn.
There's more Hispanics in
you're a dumbass motherfucker. That's what you are.
What, in LA?
Let me speak on the Hispanic community real quick.
He's a dumbass.
I'm answering his question.
He's a dumbass, Hope.
Down because they keep listening, because they give a shit about what other people think, and then and give a
but
shit
that's
about
motherfucker right here.
But wait a minute, let me finish. Now let me talk about the Hispanic community. At least Hispanics, let me tell you about them. They ain't as dumb as you think they are. They taking advantage of the stuff that is given to them here. I'm telling you, and I'm only saying this because I work with a lot of them. A lot of them that went to school, they take advantage of that free education that they get. And a lot of them become nurses and doctors and stuff. And, you know, they get out here and work. They will work. I will tell. I'm not going to sit here and lie on them. They get on the corner and sell flowers if they got to.
Many, but not all.
On the corner, sell flowers, sell little teddy bears.
Many, but not all.
They some hustlers.
Dude, stop talking out your ass, motherfucker. Don't talk on your ass, motherfucker.
Many, but not all.
That's why.
Likewise, you talk on your ass, motherfucker.
But not all.
I feel your bullshit, nigga. You full of shit, nigga.
They would rather. Let me tell you something. And they united too. They're united.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're full of shit, likewise.
15 of them will live in a house, and guess what? And they happy with that.
Hope is 100%.
Out here and put that
that's
hustle
what I'm saying.
and
so
do what they
on
gotta
that.
do to take care of each
other.
What's bad is that black folks don't take care of each
other.
Tell
the truth, bro.
We don't take care
of
each
other.
We don't. We're too dumbed down, and then when you trying to, and then when somebody trying to get ahead, because we're so dumbed down and so immune to what Hollywood said that our life.
Yes. Right.
You know, then you want to kick the next person down simply because they want to get ahead in life, and then you want to tell somebody, "Oh, you think you white, or you trying to be white because you choose a certain career path." Or because you choose to speak more educated or get education, you trying to be white.
Yeah.
You don't hear Hispanics say that shit to each other. They don't tear each other down. Or of all things, they encourage each other. Go get that education. Baby girl, go to school.
Go ahead and do that. Get the education.
I've seen them do it.
You seen this shit, ho.
I work with Mexicans. And I listen to them and I watch them. Closely.
And you're a fucking down ass chick. I know that shit.
They put each other through college and everything. But us, as black folks, we don't encourage each other. We don't even look out for each other. If you up there, you too busy trying to kick the next person down to keep from getting up past you because you're so scared they're gonna get past you. So you do what you got to do to kick them down, and then the ones that ain't about shit and ain't got shit, and on the bottom of the barrel, they crabs trying to bring you down. So it's like it's a win-win situation here.
Listen, everybody.
Like, you gotta fight both of them. You gotta fight them.
I tell the truth, everybody.
On the top, and then you gotta kick the ones.
You fucking twat.
That's trying to bring you down with them.
You fucking cunts.
That's the kind of shit that we got to deal with.
And
we so and reason why we so dumbed down because you're listening to Hollywood. Hollywood saying, "Oh, this is how your life's supposed to be." Hollywood is even training our black men to think black.
Hope. I just called you a cunt. What you gonna do about that shit?
Fuck you.
See, we don't care about words, you fucking twats.
Man, let me get back to answering his question.
I just can't call him a
cunt. Fuck down.
You fucking twat. You fucking twat. No, fuck you.
Listen, you fucking cunt. Calm down.
You fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. You bitches. Kiss my fucking black ass.
Up for a second. Let me finish.
All right, Hope. Go ahead.
God damn.
My bad.
But like I was saying, far as blacks, if we would band together and encourage each other and uplift one another instead of trying to bring one another down and kick one another down, we would be in a better space. But it's not our fault. Let me tell you this, because we were programmed to be the way we are towards each other.
But I hope you're
we were programmed.
Hollywood.
Listen, Hollywood. Look at the messages that they send out in their movies. Oh, you supposed to live the hood life. You supposed to live poor and poisoning out black men that black women ain't worthy of them. When you make it to the top, marry a white woman. Black women ain't worthy of you. Black women ain't about shit. All black women are ghetto and uneducated.
What about how they turned the music and weaponized it?
Into our black men. And that's why a lot of our black men is running to the Spanish, the Asian, and the white women. Because they're brainwashed to feel that black women is unworthy.
You that bitch. This motherfucker scared ass. You that bitch that is scared. Let's get up.
What you say, Mo? You call me a bitch, bro?
No, shut up. I'm saying you that bitch that is scared of.
Oh, Mo's starting to speak cursive.
I'm gonna be real. I love my black women.
I'm just bringing the truth out here.
Yeah, bad bitch.
If I had to choose, I prefer a sister. To be honest.
Fuck out of here.
If you what you say? Wait a minute, who am I speaking with?
MJ.
That's not, bro.
Mo, shut the fuck up for a minute, bro. God damn it.
Fuck you.
What's your name, sweetie? Hello?
Hello?
His mic is
what was your name again?
Here we go.
Black conservative MJ.
Oh, okay, MJ. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody, just a public service announcement is that we got to keep in mind that Mo was hitting that vodka earlier, so I think that's
motherfucker.
Yeah, we already know. This is why I say that shit's more dangerous than weed.
Get the fuck up. No. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Ain't no wrong with smoking weed.
I'm sorry. I got that. But you motherfuckers.
My mother smokes weed. I don't.
Good for her.
She does.
Good for her.
She
it's way more healthy. I'm telling you, man. There's a reason why they're actually starting to prescribe it, and they don't prescribe alcohol anymore. Gee, I wonder why.
No, but here's the thing. Like I said, for me, I don't fuck with it. I don't smoke anything. You know what I mean? I'm around this shit all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with a lot of people.
I just still don't agree with your stance that marijuana is more dangerous than alcohol.
No, I don't think marijuana is more dangerous.
Yeah,
cigarettes is more dangerous.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. It's like I don't know how you smoke, Jay, but I'm in like where this shit where it happens at, where it's going down. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm up in Mass. I'm in one of the most liberal states when it comes to marijuana. You ain't got to tell me.
No, I know, but what I'm explaining to you is that
I prefer to smoke weed than to smoke cigarettes.
I don't smoke weed.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to say marijuana is natural herbs, though. That's natural herbs.
But it doesn't. Yeah,
all natural herbs and spices.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It's like
if it become dangerous, it's because it been spiked with other stuff.
No,
exactly.
But if you smoking natural, if you grow your own weed and you smoking straight from your own batch that you grew, it's not dangerous. It's only dangerous because people add chemicals and shit to their weed.
But it's also the strength of it too. Like I said, the marijuana.
I've smoked shit that's literally pretty much 99% THC. I could still drive.
Yeah.
What I'm saying,
go ahead and have 3 shots of moonshine and try that shit.
It wasn't spiked. It's what I'm saying to you. It wasn't spiked.
Yeah. Well, put it this way, when any of
you
you guys
something that been laced with other shit in it, of course it's dangerous.
But what I'm saying is the concentration level of the marijuana right now, the cookies, the Skittles, all that shit, you know, that shit is fucking strong, like really fucking strong.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
ate a 1,000 milligram edible just for fun one time.
Alcohol has always been the most dangerous. People would say it's the most, addictive addiction that you can't kick.
Well, here's the thing.
Alcohol is more dangerous than drugs.
Well, here's the thing.
I used to hear that all the time too.
Here's the thing. You can take a liver, my liver, just don't take a lump. And that's what I'm saying. It's like the way that people smoke marijuana out here now. I used to have cats who used to come in my office with weed money. I used to have to let this shit air out in my office before I took it to the fucking bank to check it in because the shit is so motherfucking potent. You know what I mean? Like this shit that these cats are on right now is fucking strong, like crazy strong. You know what I mean? Like I said, everybody wants the strongest shit. You know what I mean? The cookies.
But you know what? Too much of anything will fuck your life up.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you drink, whether you smoke weed, too much of anything will mess your body up.
Correct.
I prefer
at the end of the day, it's not what you do, it's how you do things.
I prefer my rich.
I like my sparkling wine, so I'll take that.
Like I said, for me, I'm around a lot of people that deal with the weed. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said,
I don't smoke.
Yeah, and I agree. It definitely isn't for everybody.
I haven't smoked weed over 15 years.
Yeah, but what
definitely ain't for everybody. Like I said, I just don't agree with your stance on it.
Cigarettes in 15 years.
Yeah.
My problem is your stance on it. That's where me and you have a real beg to differ.
I think. Well, here's the thing, bro. I think anytime you put anything other than air in your lungs, then you're fucking yourself up. I don't care what it is. Anything other than air into your lungs is not good for you. There are some things that are worse than other things, yeah. But for them to say that, well, okay, you can smoke as much marijuana as you want, and it's not gonna fuck with your lungs. It's just completely healthy because it's natural. I mean, let's be real about that. You know what I mean? There's a limit to everything.
Absolutely. You think that wine isn't pickling your liver?
I'm not speaking on you. I'm speaking on people that I associate with out here. Because that thing that you
I'm not speaking on me, bro. And I didn't mention myself really. I'm talking about statistics and average numbers because the numbers when it comes to alcohol and teen-related death, teen-related injury, and even adult-related injury is sky fucking high. But you never hear of somebody getting into an accident on weed.
You do out here.
They stop at freaking stop signs for too long, waiting for it to turn green or some shit.
You do out here. Motherfuckers is tore up off that shit out here in Cali, boy. A pound of bomb, the top-rated shit, is only $400 a pound, man. Motherfuckers, the motherfuckers smoking that shit crazy out here.
Yeah, no shit. That's
what I'm saying. So your situation is different. You're an older dude. You got responsibilities and shit. Motherfuckers is sitting up here smoking like a fucking day.
You do not see the same numbers coming from marijuana-related accidents that you do alcohol.
You don't.
I'm not comparing it to alcohol as far as like what you're doing to other people. I'm saying putting anything in your lungs other than air is not good for you. Some people say,
if that's your only reason why it's no good for you, you're really foolish.
You think marijuana is good for you?
I think it's a way more healthy alternative to using alcohol.
Yeah, but I mean, none of this shit is good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a different feeling. It's a different.
I'll guarantee you the long-term ramifications for me smoking this stuff will definitely be less harsh than what comes from alcohol in general. You say you drink what? One thing of wine a night?
I drink a couple of them.
This a couple of them. Okay.
This right here is a glass of wine.
Yeah.
One of these is a glass of wine.
A single glass of red wine is said to be good for your heart, if I'm not mistaken. But 3 or more is actually starting to do damage, if I'm not mistaken. Hope, am I right on that?
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, isn't that go back to what I just said? Too much
moderation
in your body. Yeah. It's not good for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, Jay, as far as like what anybody else does, I mean, you know, hey, that's on them. Like I said, I deal with a lot of youngsters, man, because of my industry. I deal with a lot of people that's the lifestyle. That's the only thing these motherfuckers do out here. You know what I mean? And like I said, I get people who come in my office so fucking high that I can't comprehend them. You know what I mean? I get motherfuckers calling me so fucking high, bro. Text me. I don't understand what the fuck you doing. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're an older dude. You understand what's going on with, but motherfuckers are lost in the sauce on that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I call right now and get you a pound for $400. Yeah. I'm not talking no fucking brown.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I'm in Mass. Like I said, I understand this game. I've been playing in it for a long time.
Yeah.
And believe me, there is no better time to be a part of this industry.
Yeah, if it's for you, I keep getting invited into it. I don't fuck with it. I don't like dealing with it because everything I hear in marijuana, whether it's legal or not, is all in cash. Everything, all the dispensaries, everything I hear is all in cash, bro. You know, you deal with a lot of motherfuckers with fucked up egos. You deal with the cats up far up north. I'm north, but I'm not north. You still got another 5 hours drive to get to the north. But I'm like 2.5 hours from Mendo, Humboldt. You know where all the OGs grow the real shit that's been going on. You know what I mean? Like generational shit.
Yeah, out towards where the Northern Triangle is. I'm very familiar.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Ukiah, Willits. You know what I'm saying? All those people. I fuck with all those people. You have the indoor shit. That's I'm basically in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about Oakland, California, that's where Ground Central is for all the legalized marijuana in the United States. You see? So all that shit is here. The other shit you're talking about is here. My point is that, you know, what Hope just like Hope is saying, everything's in moderation. Youngsters don't understand moderation. They understand lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They understand, you know, motherfuckers might come in there and apply at your job with the ass sagging. They don't understand. They might come in there high because, oh, it's weed, it's legal now, so it's cool to do it. No, it's not necessarily cool because not everybody wants to fuck with that shit like that. You know what I mean? Health-wise, that shit, bro. Maybe it is better for you than wine. But at the same time, I'm not putting anything in my lungs, and I wouldn't suggest anybody putting anything in their lungs other than air. Because we have that same argument. You know, alcohol is always fucking people up. It's always has and always will. But at one point in time, you know, you had cigarette commercials. You know what I'm saying? You know, cigarettes was never considered healthy for you, but they never said it was bad for you. You know what I mean?
No, that's because they paid a bunch of people to lie for them for the, you know, good 30, 40 years.
Exactly.
What they do is, what I'm seeing is they're doing the same shit with marijuana.
I don't know about all that.
Bro,
I
tell you what, we'll have a personal conversation on this. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you know about the triangle, you know about certain things that are going on, trust me, I know all those people. I just choose not to do it because it's not my thing. I'm a drinker. I'm not a smoker.
Well, see, the thing about weed, again, it goes back to what I said. If it's natural herbs, nothing that's not laced, it's not bad for you. It actually helps your cataracts.
But here's the thing, Hope. It's like it's the concentration level. It's kind of like hot sauce.
I agree with Hope. Though weed is natural because it's natural.
If you lacing it, it's not good for you. If you lacing the weed,
most weed is not good.
On the other hand, it's not good for you because
but
it messes with your liver.
But it's not so much.
If you drink too much of alcohol, then it depends on what you're drinking. Because remember, your liver is your filter.
Correct.
Everything goes through your liver. what you eat, what you drink. It goes to your liver. Your liver is your filter. So
that's why this is always alcohol,
like this goes glass of wine, like wine. If you're gonna drink alcohol, I suggest wine. Wine is a healthier alcohol, and simply because it's fruit, it's concentrated fruit, opposed to that hard vodka, whatever, like vodka and rum. And,
I prefer to drink the apple cider vinegar.
What's that beer? Even beer is not that good for you. Beer got so much yeast in it, it's crazy. However, it's how much beer you drink. If you drink a can of beer too, beer actually flushes you out. Beer will flush you out. But if you drink too much
reference beer, all the time, Mo has to take a water bill.
But if you drink too much beer, that can start drowning out your liver. Wine is, if you think about it, wine is fruit. It's concentrated fruit. It's fruit. And as long as you don't drink too much of it, it's good for you. Wine is actually the safer way to, if you gotta have alcohol, wine is the best way to go. Like rum and that brandy and gin and vodka, you don't want to mess with that type of stuff. That stuff is poison. It's laced with different stuff, and it will mess up your liver bad.
One of my other buddies, he drinks every day.
And that's not good either. Drinking every day, it's not good.
I'm surprised he ain't got no liver. He ain't caught no liver nothing as much as he drank.
Who, Mo?
No, not Mo. Another friend. Yeah, Mo drink from time to time too, but he drink a lot too.
So that's my take on the whole thing. I'm balancing it out on both ends. Where both can be bad and good. I hope that helped y'all out. With
like I said,
yeah, that helped me out a lot. I appreciate it, Hope.
Yeah. Anyway, Jay, if you ever out this way, let me know. I'm sure you've been out here though. But
yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah. Like I said, I got some friends.
I mean, like I said too, I've been in this game for a very long time and watched it evolve. I've watched it, come up from the dark days. So knowing where we're at now, this is a excellent time to be in the game. The medical studies are finally starting to be done and being allowed. And honestly, I think it's going to blow every aspect out of the water that was thought possible. Because honestly, it's on this planet for a reason, and we've used plants forever for medical value. Mm-hmm. And I think this one might just be the key to a lot of different things.
Yeah, I mean, and that's my thing with it. Like I said, it is a therapeutical medicine. I'm not disputing that. How it's applied is what I'm disputing. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, my mother takes it. She used to smoke it for pain, but then now they've got the rub. They've got the
the creams are incredible, man. The anti-inflammatory properties for this stuff is insane.
Yeah, and so
if you got a sore neck after a hard workout and you throw a little bit of that stuff on there, forget about it. You're good.
That's my whole point. Is that they're alternative to smoking. Like they got the cookies, they got they got everything. You know what I'm saying? But inhaling the smoke, like I said, particularly for I'll go to some people's houses, kick it with them, and I got to go outside because the room is so fucking full of smoke. I can't breathe. I fucking, my smoke clothes are smelling like this shit. Like this, I'm getting the motherfucking contact eye. You know what I mean? And I
think what happens is you get in the room, you start inhaling, and you're like, oh God, my lungs. Oh no.
No, none of that, bro.
Then you end up getting a little panic attack.
No, I'm just not a smoker. I've smoked.
Sometimes I tell my buddy that when he smoke a cigarette, I'll be like, man, can you go over there with that cigarette? Because I don't like the smell of that shit. That shit's
yeah, cigarettes are fucking nasty. I hate those things. I smoked for 10 years and finally got off those. Like, I switched over to the vape, and honestly, it was probably one of the smartest things I ever did. You know, eventually I plan on quitting that too.
All right, man.
Yeah. Cigarettes stink.
Oh, hell yeah.
When I didn't realize they stink until I stopped smoking. And
yeah.
I stopped smoking like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm only 6 months in, but I haven't had one since.
I didn't realize how much they stink until I stopped smoking.
2 days after I quit, I was like, somebody walked past me that smelled like it, and I practically barfed. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I smelled like that.
Especially like their house, especially if you go over their house and stuff like that. That's the worst in their house.
Well, that's my point, is that, you know, that's kind of how I see it for marijuana smokers as far as like in business and everyday life. A lot of people are optimistic about how far it's accepted, just like how you guys see your friends and people that smoke, like they're just optimistic that like I'm just smoking a cigarette. They don't understand like, whoa, you know, this is something that's like, that's not appealing. It's not social. Like, you know, give me a little bit more room, a little bit more time to interact with you, because of the fact that like the smell and the odor and all that shit that you're bringing is so fucking fucked up. I can't really concentrate and deal with you on a level. That's how I think. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Because when I get around a lot of people that smoke weed, it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like
I feel the same way about drunk people. They like to start fights and antagonize shit.
Yeah, especially when they drunk, they do start fighting and shit.
Right.
Yes.
Right. The thing is, what I'm saying to you is that like you're more on average day, you're more likely to see people drinking in a more social setting.
Yeah, just go to happy hour though, and you'll see a lot of happy sons of bitches in there.
I know, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is like you're more likely to see that on a social level, where people wake up in the morning, smoke, go do shit. I deal with them all day. That's what I'm saying to you. 9 times out of 10, somebody's coming in here high as fuck, not drunk. You know what I mean? Like I said,